Hey, what's up, little tattletales? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if you are Monique, you are on a war path, and guess what? You bringing Sherri Shepherd into it, and on top of that, Kim Whitley. Yo, first of all, I love Kim Whitley. However, just because you love someone don't mean they're not wrong. What am I talking about? Y'all, let's get into these reports. First of all, Monique called Sherri out for doing what she does best, which is making a backhanded compliment. I will stand by what I say. Congratulations, Sherri, for being renewed for 2 more seasons. I had doubts about her taking over the Wendy Williams show. She has proven she can stand on her own. Congratulations. However, when it comes to Sherri, she is always taking a dig at someone's expense. And I swear, not y'all, but some of y'all, I don't understand people. Because somebody says something with a smile or with sweetness in their voice, they be low-key and giving you backhanded compliments. And y'all like, wow. Listen, all I want to say is pray for the wicked. Anyway, listen to what Monique has to say. Because I want you to let me know in the comments respectfully what you think about her point and if you think she is right, or if, like Sherri says, she's always in an argument with someone. They say Monique sounds off about Sherri Shepherd and Kim Whitley's backhanded compliments over stellar film performance after being blackballed from Hollywood. Now, let me just say, did y'all see Monique's new film? Because if you haven't, baby, you need to watch it. It is not chef's kiss. I always thought Monique was super powerful. Well, true, powerful and talented. Do I agree with her about her Bonnet Chronicles and the way no, it gives anti-black. Again, no one's perfect all the time, but let's talk about this. And please don't be in my comments being like, people don't need to be in public in bonnets, baby. I'm in public in bonnets, in old sweats. I dare somebody, after I paid for a plane ticket and I'm there, I dare somebody in a public place to tell me I'm not invited or I need to dress up. To go to what amounts to a little bit more than a bus stop. It is an airplane. This is not 1958 Pan Am. You catch a bus like you catch a plane. I wish I would pay for a plane ticket, be on an early morning flight, and somebody tell me to take my bonnet off. If you don't get the hell out of my face anyway, right? Monique shared a lengthy message suggesting that she felt slighted by Sherri Shepherd and Kim Whitley when they spoke about her performance in the suspense film The Reading, years after being blackballed from Hollywood. Now, Monique portrays Emma, who copes with the trauma of a deadly home invasion by writing a book. As she grapples with the grief and stress, things turn awry when the young psychic and her team perform a reading in her home and a new terror is unleashed. It's really scary, and I don't even watch scary films. So Sherri says she's such a great actress, noting people often underestimate stars who transition from stand-up to the big screen. Personality-wise, she's always getting into trouble. Always. If it's not with another comic, D.L. Hewley, it's with the industry. Somebody. Here's the thing. Sherri's brand of shade, I just don't like. If you're gonna be shady, can you at least be funny? I mean it. I don't need fluff pieces. I don't need feel-good things. I can think what I want about people. If you are gonna be shady, can you at least be funny? I mean, entertain me. That's what I'm here for. Also, D.L. Hewley was the ops. I think he's proven that. And the fact that, I'm not gonna get into the echo. Oh, and the thing is, I'm not defending Monique. But just because Monique was wrong about certain things doesn't make D.L. Hewley right. Just because she got in arguments with people doesn't mean she was wrong. The fact that Sherri Shepherd knows that Lee Daniels came out and apologized and admitted that she was telling the truth and that she was blackballed on some petty personal stuff. And now you're saying her acting like she is just like what? An angry black woman? Sherri can go somewhere with that. Anyway, Monique began her post by thanking the pair for their praise of her work before getting down to the nitty-gritty. Because if there's one thing Monique's going to do, she's going to read someone. And I will also say this, right? Monique is not perfect. I do not like her views on relationships. I do not like her views on young girls. I don't like it. It's very pick-me, right? You literally got blackballed for doing you. And the way you respond is to come back and try to train a new generation of black women saying they're not doing things right. Because Monique, 5 years ago, they were saying the same thing about you. But let's get into it, right? Monique said, you then attempted to show a connection between my personality and me being blackballed, along with the fallout I had with brother D.L. Hewley. This sounds so much like her. First thing, kids with their parents, criminals with the law, and slaves with their masters got into trouble. And the last time I checked, I don't fit into any of these categories to get in trouble with anyone you mentioned. Do you two? She said over the years, Monique has been vocal about the feud with Precious director Lee Daniels, telling the Hollywood Reporter in 2015 that she was blackballed because she did not campaign for the flick during an Oscar award season. Let's not forget that they wanted her to campaign for free, take flights for free, basically work for free. Monique won Best Supporting Actress for a portrayal of an abusive mother, where she and Lee have since confirmed they squashed any tension between them in 2000. Now again, just to be fair, let me make sure I quote Sherri correctly, because again with Sherri and her backhanded compliments, you basically said Monique got a big mouth, don't nobody like her, and that's why she got blackballed, while talking about this huge success. First, it's giving hater. Second of all, Sherri, the fact that some, not y'all, but some people be in my comments being like, Sherri didn't mean no harm. How when somebody is talking about a success you finally had, you're talking about their mouth, and that's why she got blackballed. Anyway, right? Sherri said this. This is why I hate that Monique got blackballed in Hollywood. Monique won the Oscar for Precious for a reason. People underestimate comics. She's really good. She's a great actress. Now, personality-wise, she's always getting in trouble. Always. If it's not with another comic, D.L. Hewley, it's with the industry. Somebody. But this movie, The Reading with Monique, when I tell you I almost turned it off, it scared me. But Monique is funny in it too. It's a horror/damn comedy. How is that anything but shade? And as much as Sherri likes to be like, I'm positive, I'm building up other Black women, she doesn't. She doesn't. I'm not saying she doesn't. I'm just saying she doesn't like Monique. And when it comes to Black women or Black people or people she doesn't like, she comes with that shade because it's given you can't ever be happy for anyone. Again, this is not taken away from Sherri or Sherri's talents, but can we call a spade a spade? Everybody with a brain sees what she's doing. Monique did. She said, hey, my sweet babies, be sure to swipe. Hello, Sherri Shepherd and Kim Whitley. First, thank you for your compliments regarding my talents and performance in The Reading. I couldn't help but notice, though, that you two said, because of my personality, I'm always getting into trouble. When you attempted, I'm going to read it again, because I thought it was a beautiful read, to show a connection between my personality and me being blackballed, along with the fallout I had with brother D.L. Hewley. In addition, you two within the same breath mentioned how we as comics are underestimated. First thing, kids with their parents, criminals with the law, and slaves with their masters get into trouble. And last time I checked, I didn't fit into any of these categories to get in trouble if anybody mentioned. Do you? Because let's also not forget, it has not escaped my attention. I'm not going to blame Sherri for taking Wendy's place, because honestly, it was an amazing opportunity. Good for her for looking out and taking that opportunity. It was an amazing one. Congratulations. But I don't like the way that her whole press tour was about how she's going to be nice, not like Wendy. What's the difference between you and Wendy, except for Wendy can land a joke and you do subtle pick me? You're fantastic backhanded shade. Literally. I think that even though Wendy had her faults, and again, the consequences of her actions in personal life and professional caught up to her, that does not distract the fact that I do feel like Sherri, even though her time was coming, I feel like she has a lot of animosity that for years it was Wendy, never her. Anyway, right? Going back to what Monique said, first thing, kids with their parents. Oh, wait, sorry. When you say we as comics are underrated, and you, Sherri, Kim, and I are ironically all Black female comics, why do you think we're underrated? My personality is such where I have to speak up and out against injustices so we can stop being, as you both said, underrated. She let them know, baby, I'm marching for all of us, even of y'all that are fine to keep your head down. And I'm not saying, but this is what Monique is implying, even though y'all that are fine to keep your head down and still on the plantation. And I love Kim Whitley, so please, but this is what Monique's saying. And if you notice, I haven't ever started a conversation about you two that involved any negativity in any way in all these years. I've known you two. Now I'm calling them petty. And again, when I was listening to that conversation, I was getting hardcore hater vibes from them too. Oh, but you know, it's real good. But you know, her mouth. It's almost like you're wishing her mouth was still getting her into trouble. Sherri, that wasn't going to be you in that role. Anyway, right? She said, check my resume. I don't go knocking on anyone's door saying things I can't substantiate. But some people have a problem with me because when they knock on my door with the BS, I answer. Anytime the team of you two sisters would like to speak with the team of my husband and I, we welcome him. No, she didn't call them bitter, single, and alone. I called that shade. Thank you two again for the compliments, though backhanded. And please know, regardless, I still love both to life, sisters. I love us for real. Y'all, listen. Now, Kim Whitley said that she plans to reach out to her friend Monique and how she makes sense with a lot of things she says. Yeah, listen. Now listen. I will say one thing about Monique. Love her or hate her, Monique is not with the kikis. If she has a problem with you, she will address you directly. And she'll do a nice classy read, even though she reads people down. Again, I am a Monique apologist. I address where she is horribly pick me, that relationship is weird. There's a lot of things in Monique's life I don't agree with, but the way she actually stands up for herself, handles things, and the way she stood up for all Black comics and all comics against Netflix, the fact that Kim Whitley, first of all, I don't even understand where that came from, but the fact that Sherri Shepherd always finds a way to kick down. Listen, I know Sherri thinks she's the chosen one, and I know she got renewed for 2 more seasons, and congratulations to her. But Sherri, worry about you and that baby you bought into the world and went and paid for. And before y'all even start dragging me, yes, what does that have to do with everything? Anything that has to do with everything. It shows a person's character. You can sit there and watch somebody laugh and joke and chuckle and this and that and yeah. But at the end of the day, who somebody is when the cameras are off is who they really are. Sherri bought a baby into this world, then decided she didn't want to be with her husband, made up some rumors about her husband cheating on her, and then said she didn't want to pay child support for the baby. Y'all, Sherri Shepherd, I don't know, let's pray for the wicked, right? Again, Lee Daniels did agree that she was blackballed over some BS, and Lee Daniels came around and apologized to her and worked with her again because he even knew that situation was wrong. And the fact that Sherri Shepherd and Kim Whitley know the way Black women are maligned, I don't know. Listen, she set them straight. Miss Nikki Parker came to play, and as much as people are saying that Sherri is getting a side eye for that, let me tell you something. Sherri she can be, I'm not saying she is all the time, Sherri is a mean girl. And that's why I rolled my eyes at her trying to dog Wendy Williams, because like I said, Wendy can be mean, Wendy can be cruel, but at least there was a joke in there. Sherri just is under this Pollyanna princess pick. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments about all this, and I will talk to you later.